Chosen ones, welcome back to another enlightening video. It's November 19th, 2024. In recent days, we've felt a significant uplift in energies. Though the specific reasons might be unspoken, I sense that many of you feel this shift too. In spite of any past disagreements, now is a time to reconnect and deepen our mutual understanding. In our digital world, it's inevitable for disagreements to emerge, particularly when our personal beliefs are at stake. Imagine a scenario where someone reacts intensely in a discussion on divergent beliefs. Their passionate expression of disagreement might be surprising. Yet realizing that such interactions don't define our whole relationship with our community or an individual can alleviate some of that strain. Seekers, remember, at times individuals approach with kindness but may inadvertently speak harshly due to a buildup of miscommunications or simply a difference in views. In these moments, responding with patience and choosing to respect their perspectives while peacefully sharing your own can help avoid further conflicts. If the situation remains tense, it may be prudent to part ways amicably, preserving both peace and respect. I invite you to comment below with your thoughts or experiences related to navigating digital disagreements. Share a word or phrase that resonates with your approach to these challenges. Remember, disagreements often seem more intense in the heat of the moment than they truly are, and it's common for people to return to peaceful discussions after some reflection. It's crucial to acknowledge that everyone can experience strong emotional reactions, but these don't have to lead to permanent rifts. Today, we venture into a realm that many avoid, the raw, sometimes uncomfortable truths about our interactions and the conflicts that arise from them. This is a call to those ready to confront these challenges head-on, no matter how daunting they may seem. For those who find today's topic sensitive, it's important to come prepared for a candid and unfiltered dialogue. In our journey today, we'll look beyond just our personal encounters. We aim to understand the broader impacts these experiences have on our growth and our understanding within our communities. It's about engaging in tough conversations, learning from them, and emerging stronger and more enlightened. In the realm of spiritual awakening, those who are chosen endure trials that may confound the uninitiated. To be chosen is to be set upon a path where formidable challenges manifest not merely as hindrances, but as divine tests. Among the severest trials a chosen one may face is the estrangement from one's kin. Familial bonds, sacred and woven from the very essence of our being, are not merely connections of affection, but of profound spiritual significance. Blood, thicker than water, cements these bonds that, when severed, unleash a maelstrom of emotional, mental, and spiritual turmoil. This severance, often perceived as an assault by malevolent forces, is in truth a divine orchestration. The Almighty permits such trials not out of malice, but as a purification, a test of faith and resilience for the chosen. The loss of family, grievous as it is, serves as a crucible for spiritual refinement. The pain experienced in this detachment is akin to a thorn lodged deep within one's flesh, constantly reminding the bearer of their physical and ethereal separation. This anguish, while tormenting, is not without purpose. It is a call to higher spiritual realities, a push towards transcendence where one's spirit must rise above the corporeal ties to embrace a more profound, solitary communion with the divine. In these trials, the chosen are forged and remolded, their spirits tempered by the fires of loss and isolation. This transformation, though harrowing, is crucial for spiritual ascension. The path of the chosen is one of solitary strength, where each trial is a step towards greater understanding and eventual unity with the higher spiritual orders. The journey is arduous, laden with trials that test the very fibers of one's being. But it is through these challenges that the chosen are prepared for their sacred roles in the cosmic tapestry. Betrayal by one's own family is a profound trial, encountered not by chance, but as a necessary part of the spiritual awakening process. Such betrayals are not mere relational disputes, but are reflective of a deeper, divine revelation that was intended to remain concealed. Your family, the very people who once nurtured you, recognized an emerging greatness within you, a spark of divine potential that God had placed in your soul from birth. They perceived this before you could even see it in yourself, and fearing the magnitude of your awakening, sought to shroud this brilliance in the guise of normalcy and protection. Their acts of apparent kindness and support were often veils, meant to keep you bound to an unremarkable fate and prevent you from realizing your true potential. As you began to step into your own, driven by a divine pull towards your destined path, you began to reconnect with your inner essence. The realization of what had been planted in your heart by the Creator sparked a transformation that could no longer be hidden. It was then that the storm broke, challenging the foundations of your familial relationships, your connection with your mother, your father, and both sides of your extended family. This tempest, fierce and unyielding, seemed to sever the bonds that once held you close to them. To this day, the aftermath of that storm persists. The support and care that once came from your family have evaporated, leaving you isolated. Yet within this solitude lies a crucial spiritual insight. The profound pain of their abandonment juxtaposes starkly against the enduring love you retain for them. Even now, should they reach out, your spirit is prepared to respond with love and support, transcending the pain and betrayal. This ordeal is not merely about personal grief or overcoming familial conflict. It is a vital part of your spiritual journey, teaching you resilience and deepening your understanding of divine destiny. Each betrayal serves to strengthen your spirit, equipping you to face greater challenges and to guide others who might find themselves amidst similar storms. Your path illuminates the unyielding power of faith and the transformative impact of spiritual trials, making you a beacon for others navigating their own spiritual tempests. In the divine plan, there are those among us chosen for extraordinary purposes, destined to be the bearers of light and transformation within their own families. You, the chosen one, were imbued with a sacred mission, akin to the prophets and messengers of old, tasked not merely with personal ascendance, but with the liberation of your lineage from the burdens of generational curses and poverty. You were sent as a beacon of hope, an agent of divine intervention, to guide your family toward a future rich with promise and deliverance. This mission, sacred and ordained, positioned you uniquely within the tapestry of your family's destiny. However, the light you carry often casts long shadows, particularly upon those who stand closest to you. Witnessing your divine appointment, some members of your family succumbed to envy and pride, emotions as old as humanity itself. Their hearts, clouded by these lower vibrations, could not accept the role you were chosen to fulfill. Their resistance is born of a deep-seated pride, a refusal to acknowledge that their salvation might come through you. They see your actions, your efforts to heal and uplift, and instead of embracing your role, they perceive it as a challenge to their own standing or efforts. This is a spiritual paradox often faced by the chosen. Those sent to heal are at times spurned by those they are meant to save. In your journey, recognize that the discord sown by envy and pride is not a reflection of your failing, but a testament to the magnitude of your calling. The path you walk is fraught with challenges, not as punishment, but as a confirmation of your vital role in the divine schema. The resistance you encounter should serve not as a deterrent, but as a clarion call to deepen your resolve, to fortify your spirit against the trials that test the sincerity and strength of your commitment to your sacred task. As you continue, remember that the opposition is not merely a barrier, but a bridge. Each conflict, each moment of rejection shapes the soul, honing your abilities to persevere, to extend compassion, and to embody the transformative power you were chosen to wield. Through you, brighter days are not just a promise but a manifest destiny, a testament to the enduring strength of the Spirit and the boundless grace of the divine. Throughout the sacred journey of life, one is often confronted with the profound reality of betrayal and abandonment, not by strangers but by those whom we believed were our allies in our spiritual mission. This betrayal, though painful, serves a higher purpose within the divine plan, illuminating the pathways of our spiritual evolution. The ones who turned their backs on you were aware of their roles, yet they chose to forsake their responsibilities. They were initially part of the divine plan, tasked with roles similar to yours, to cleanse, to renew, and to uplift. However, they faltered, burdened by the magnitude of the task. Their commitment waned as they declared the work too arduous, too soiled by the complexities of life. They chose self-preservation over divine duty, believing their limited strength insufficient for the broader needs of humanity. In this abandonment of their sacred duties, the divine plan did not falter, but adapted, calling forth new souls to carry forward the work left undone. You were chosen to step into this breach, not to usurp or to overshadow, but to continue the vital work of healing and renewal. Your presence, marked by diligence and a spirit of positivity, was not an act of aggression, but of obedience to the divine call. Your entry into this role, much like a diligent worker in a new position, was met with jealousy and resentment by those who had relinquished their duties. Your efficiency and positive demeanor, meant to heal and improve, were perceived as threats by those who had chosen to abandon their posts. This jealousy, though aimed at undermining you, further highlights the spiritual significance of your mission. This scenario is not merely about interpersonal conflicts or professional rivalry, it is a reflection of a larger spiritual truth. Each soul is tasked with specific duties in the divine blueprint of life. When some forsake their responsibilities, others are called to rise, to heal, and to restore what was neglected. Your journey, marked by both challenge and triumph, serves as a testament to the resilience and commitment required to fulfill one's divine purpose. It underscores the essential truth that each act of perseverance amidst adversity is not merely a personal victory, but a fulfillment of a higher spiritual mandate. In the spiritual unfolding of one's life, there often comes a time when one's inherent zeal and dedication become the source of discord among peers and even kin. Such is the case when a soul, imbued with divine purpose, enters an environment and transforms it profoundly, much to the dismay of those who had long settled into complacency. This scenario is not merely about workplace dynamics or familial disagreements. It is a reflection of a higher spiritual orchestration. The divine sees all, both action and inaction, and in his wisdom, he appoints his chosen ones to carry forth his will. When you entered and uplifted your surroundings, it was by divine design, a manifestation of a higher calling that others entrenched in their ways could not fulfill. Their resentment mirrors the biblical tale of Judas, the disciple who betrayed Jesus. Judas, who walked alongside Christ, shared meals with him, and was part of his inner circle, chose envy over loyalty, selling his master for a mere bag of coins. This narrative extends beyond ancient scriptures and into the lives of every chosen soul today. Like Judas, there are those in your own circle who, driven by jealousy and pride, have betrayed you. They have witnessed your ascension, not with joy, but with spite, choosing to sell you out as Judas did with Christ. This betrayal, though painful, is part of your spiritual journey, serving as both a test and a testament to your designated role in the divine plan. Such experiences, while they may seem steeped in malice, are ultimately transformative. They are divine tools used to refine your spirit, sharpening your resolve, and clarifying your purpose. Through these trials, You are called not only to endure, but to rise above, carrying forward the legacy of resilience and faith that has marked the path of all chosen ones before you. This is not the end of your story, but a pivotal chapter in your spiritual evolution, preparing you for greater works and deeper fulfillments in your journey with the divine. In the divine tapestry of life, each thread is woven with purpose, and every individual path is guided by unseen forces. In your journey, chosen one, there have been trials imposed not by chance, but by design. Your family, the very ones expected to nurture and protect, have instead become agents of your spiritual testing. This betrayal, though heart-wrenching, is part of a larger divine narrative. Divine providence has a place for every soul, and when earthly ties are severed, it is often the Almighty who embraces the forsaken. In your deepest moments of isolation, when the familial bonds you craved were denied, it was the Creator who gathered you into divine care. This is not merely an act of refuge, but a profound affirmation of your chosen status. Your circumstances, be it foster care, adoption, or the painful absence of a parent, though they bring acute suffering, are not without higher purpose. They sculpt your spirit, preparing you for the weighty responsibilities that accompany a life of significant destiny. Those who kept you from your earthly father, who clouded your understanding of your origins, were unknowingly aligning you closer to your divine role. The adversary, aware of your potential impact, sought to disrupt your divine connection by removing those who could have influenced your path. Understand that your journey is not marred by random acts of cruelty, but is marked by meticulous divine attention. The losses you endure are not merely to test your resilience, but to demonstrate the magnitude of what you are destined to overcome. The absence of familial guidance is supplanted by the presence of a higher guiding hand, which shapes you into a vessel of profound influence and wisdom. This chosen path is laden with challenges, yes, but also with immense divine investment. The adversities you face are not simply obstacles, but are catalysts for unveiling the robustness of your divine purpose. To whom much is given, indeed, much is expected. Your life, marked by apparent loss, is in truth a narrative of hidden gain, each hardship a stepping stone to greater spiritual heights. The understanding of this divine orchestration allows you to rise above the earthly realm of pain and embrace a celestial legacy of strength and purpose. The ideal of a perfect life, comprising a loving family, children, a home surrounded by a white picket fence, is a common aspiration. Yet for those whom God has chosen for a higher purpose, this picture may not initially materialize. Divine plans often require us to undergo a process of approval, a rebuilding from the foundations upwards. This is not merely a test of resilience, but a necessary transformation sanctified by the divine. It is important to understand that the absence of your family from your life is not a result of their failings, but a part of a divine orchestration. The Creator sometimes deconstructs our lives, stripping away what we hold dear, not to punish, but to prepare us for a greater destiny. This process of being broken down is crucial for being built anew, better and stronger than before. It is a divine intervention meant to shape you into the being capable of overcoming ancestral curses and leading your lineage towards enlightenment. You are called to evolve beyond the ordinary, to embody a being of exceptional character and mindset. This evolution is not merely for personal gain, but to serve as a beacon, leading the way for others who may lack the courage or capacity to face the front lines of spiritual warfare. Your journey is one of growth, through trials and tribulations, towards a destiny of greater influence and responsibility. Recognize that the challenges you face, the isolation from your family, and the hurdles you must overcome are all part of a larger divine plan. These experiences are designed to fortify your spirit, enhance your understanding, and prepare you to lead not just in word, but through the power of example. As you navigate this path, remember that your ultimate role is to break the chains of the past and forge a new legacy for those who follow. In the divine journey of a chosen one, it is often necessary to endure separation from those closest to us, not out of malice, but as a sacred initiation into true reliance on the divine. This separation is not merely a personal ordeal, but a spiritual mandate designed to elevate your reliance entirely upon God, who alone can guide you to your ultimate destiny. Consider the metaphor of being drafted into a battle where no one willingly wants to lead or sacrifice. Many, when called upon, would hesitate, seek confirmation from others, or even attempt to avoid the draft. Similarly, within your family dynamics, there might have been a reluctance to embrace the challenges or leadership required to navigate the trials of life. But unlike earthly conflicts where one might seek solidarity in numbers, in the spiritual realm, you are often called to walk a path that others cannot tread alongside you. God's purpose in drawing you away from familial support is profound. It is an invitation to forge a deeper, unmediated connection with the divine. God declares, "I am all you need." This is not to isolate you in hardship, but to draw you closer to the true source of power and creation. Unlike humans, who are limited in their capabilities and cannot orchestrate the universe or dictate your true purpose, God is the architect of all existence, of stars, galaxies, and the very essence of life. Leadership, true divine leadership, is not taught by human mentors, but is a gift bestowed by God. As you face your battles, whether they be internal conflicts or external adversities, remember that your guidance comes not from those who sit comfortably away from the front lines, indulging in trivial comforts, but from the Almighty. In your spiritual warfare, you are not merely confronting earthly challenges, but are also being shaped into a leader fashioned by divine decree. Thus, your path is not dictated by those around you, nor can it be. You are called to lead, to face adversities with a divine assurance that transcends earthly understanding. Your journey is unique, and while it may be solitary in human terms, it is profoundly accompanied by the omnipresence of God, guiding you towards a destiny that only the divine can reveal. In the spiritual journey of life, one must understand that true leadership is forged not in the ease of tranquil environments, but through the battles that challenge one's very essence. Leadership demands not merely survival, but a profound commitment to forge ahead, irrespective of the battles that lay in one's path. When familial bonds are tested or severed, it is not merely a trial of personal endurance, it is an initiation into a deeper understanding of one's divine purpose. To be raised for survival is the foundation laid by guardians, yet the path to leadership is one that you must walk alone. This journey may lead you into metaphorical wildernesses, where isolation becomes a crucible, refining your spirit and will. In the solitude of this desert, literal or spiritual, one might yearn for the familiarity of familial bonds. Yet it is in these moments of heartbreak and desolation that the greatest transformations occur. The absence of family, though a profound hardship, often heralds the dawn of a greater realization that what is divinely ordained for you surpasses all earthly attachments. The purpose of your life is not anchored merely to the roles you were expected to play within your family, but extends far beyond, into realms of influence and impact that were predestined. Embrace this path with courage, knowing that the hardships endured are not without profound purpose. Your journey, while uniquely yours, echoes a universal call to rise above earthly bindings and pursue a higher calling. Remember, the divine promise is not to shield you from all pain, but to lead you through it to a place of greater glory and purpose. Whether it leads to fields as diverse as sports or arts, or to becoming a beacon of hope and guidance for others, the path set before you is one of greatness. Do not dwell in the sorrow of what was lost. Rather, focus on the expansive horizon of what lies ahead. Each step taken in faith is a step toward fulfilling your divine destiny, where true greatness awaits. This understanding is not just for contemplation, but for action, urging you to continue boldly forward, enriched by the knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be on your spiritual journey. Stay blessed, stay chosen. Welcome to the path.